Hey everybody, how y'all doing? This is Sports Final, the home of big sporty balls, and I'm your host, Steve the Backsman Baxley. We're going to try to make 45 minutes out of this. I want to remind you, Nick Lucada, he's streaming. He's got explaining the interwebs, a very full show tonight. Drop in after this show and get some learning. And that interview he did with Vic Mignogna is still being talked about. And wow, what can one say about it? But what you learn from that interview, you will know why Funimation stinks. I think it's still up. I'm not certain, but. That's neither here nor there. Hi to everybody in and around the world. I want to thank Mandy Summers. I'm convinced now. I think I'm going to download Streamlabs. Let's see if it'll work on Indeed all the streaming services like Twitch and YouTube. Wish luck. Anyway. Got a lot to do and very little time to do it, so where is my little friend, my big little friend? Pas de do and do de pas. All right, let's do some spirited sports, shall we? Okay. Sorry we didn't get on at 11:35, but things happen. And sometimes it works, sometimes you get to do something and you forget time. Anyway, come on, boys. Let's help me out here. Thank you. Okay, give us a few moments. We have a lot to talk about, and one thing in particular I'm going to make a comment on what happened this weekend at the U.S. Olympic trials. By the way, if you're here in Michigan or anywhere else, you got to see some great fireworks from Detroit. Once again, folks at Channel 4 did a good job, as weather was starting to get a little bit dicey. So, bravo to the city of Detroit. Once again, I don't think there was a crowd there. For that, I am not as certain. But I don't think they had a crowd at the fireworks this year. I don't know if we're going to have fireworks here in Jackson or not, but who knows? All we know is 4th of July is now officially coming. All right, let's get some scores. And by the way, as we do each and every day of this little program, by the way, we're going back to Sundays. I just had to take 2 Sundays off. But we're going back 7 days a week. So I'm happy with that. All the scores we give you tonight and every night are presented to you by William Hill Sportsbook, who keeps telling you that...
what song goes like...
what the Helsinki? I don't want that. We can't do that. So, let's make it interesting. There you go, but do it responsibly. Okay, and hi. Love those ads, don't you? I don't. Okay, let's a couple of games that are still going on as we speak, or as we spurt. That is, of course, Baltimore Orioles in the top of the 9th lead the Houston Astros 8-4, 8-14-1 for the Orioles, 4-7-1 for the Astros, and I'm going to call this a final score. And hopefully it'll be truly a final score, and we'll update it before we go off the air. Top of the 6th, the defending World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers lead the surprisingly fun San Francisco Giants by a score of 3-2, 3-5-0 for Dodgers, 2-8-0 for the Giants. Now we got some final scores here. I'm trying to there. All right, Colorado Rockies blank the Pittsburgh Pirates 2-0. 2-5-1 for the Rocks, 0-6-1 for the Pirates. Winning pitcher was Freeland for the Rockies. He's 1-2. Anderson gets the loss for the Pirates and an embarrassment. He's 3-8. And the Bard, yeah, that's his name, Bard, got his 11th save of the season. Which Bard and Freeland from Colorado, both pitchers, are your players of the game. Bard lasted one full inning, gave up one hit, no earned runs, no strikeouts, no walks. Freeland, the opening pitcher, went 5 full, gave up 3 hits, no earned runs, 7 strikeouts he got, and 1 walk. Cincinnati Reds over the Philadelphia Phillies by a whopping score of 12-4, 12-12-0 for the Reds, 4-8-1 for the Phils. Hembry got the win for the Reds. He's 2-3 in Feliz. I'm going to say Feliz. Got the loss for the Phils. He's 0-1. Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim defeated the New York Yankees 5-3, 5-11-0 for the Angels, 3-6-1 for the Yankees. I neglect. Let's go back to the Phils and Reds for a moment. Castellanos for the Reds, the right fielder, 3 for 5, 2 runs, a homer, a double, and 7 ribs. Player of the game, along with Falter. The Philly pitcher went 4 full, had 2 hits, given up 1 earned run, given up 6 strikeouts, and a walk. Now, let's give you the Angels-Yankees score. Angels over the Yankees, 5-3, 5-11-0 for the Angels, 3-6-1 for the Yanks. Suarez with the win. He's 3-1. King for the loss. He's 0-4. And Iglesias, all the baseball games I won. And there's 14 saves. In fact, Iglesias and Suarez are your players of the game for Los Angeles. Suarez, 5 1/3 innings, gave up 2 hits, 1 earned run, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk. And Iglesias, 1 inning pitch, no hits, no earned runs, 3 strikeouts, and no walks. Let's go to the next one. The Washington Nationals doubled up on the New York Mets, 8-4, 8-11-1 for the Nats, 4-10-3 for the Mets. Espino got the win for the Nats. He's 2-2. Ekioff got the loss for the Mets. Let's see. Espino for the Nats got the win, 2-2. Ekioff for the Mets got the loss, 0-1. And Han, hi. He got his 17th save. Espino for Washington, the pitcher, didn't do too bad. He pitched 5 full, gave up 5 hits, no earned runs, got 3 strikeouts, and no walks. Almost said no balls. Schwarber, Washington left fielder, went 3 for 5, 2 runs, 2 homers, 2 ribs. I don't know about you, but something's got to be wrong when the Tigers meet up with the Indians because they wind up getting scalped. Aha! Indians over the Tigers, 13-5, 13-19-0 for the Indians, 5-7-0 for the Tigers. Morgan, the winner, he's 1-2 for the Cleveland folk. Manning, the loser, he's 1-2 for the Tigers. Ramirez for Cleveland, the designated hitter, went 3 for 5, 2 runs, a homer, a double, and 5 ribs. He and Morgan, the Cleveland pitcher, who went 5 full innings, gave up 6 hits, 4 earned runs, got 4 strikeouts, and no walks. So Ramirez and Morgan, your players of the game. Boston Red Sox narrowly defeated the Kansas City Royals by a score of 6-5, 6-9-0 for the Red Sox, 5-12-1 for the Royals. Sawamura got the win for the Red Sox. He's 4-0. Stamont got the loss for the Royals. He's 0-2. Barnes, Boston pitcher. Barnes, by the way, got the save, his 17th. In fact, he did so good, he's one of the players of the game along with Renfroe, the Boston right fielder. Barnes' pitching was excellent, even though it was 1 full inning. No hits, no earned runs, no strikeouts, no walks, no kidding. Renfroe, the right fielder for Boston, 2 for 4, 2 runs, 2 homers, and 3 ribs. Milwaukee Brewers slam dance the Chicago Cubs by 10, 14-4, 14-15-1 for the Brew, 4-5-0 for the Cubs. Williams got the win for the Brews. He's 5-1. Tepera got the loss for the Cubs. He's yet to win a game in 2 starts. He's 0-2. There we go. Hiura from Milwaukee, first baseman, 2 for 4. 2 runs, a homer, 4 ribs, and a walk. Peralta from Milwaukee, the pitcher. Lasted 6 full, gave up 2 hits, 2 earned runs, got 8 strikeouts and 4 walks. Cardinals beat the Diamondbacks 7-1, 7-10-0 for St. Louis, 1-7-1 for Arizona. Go that way. Okay, how's that look? Thank you. 7-10-0 Cardinals, 1-7-1 Diamondbacks. Gallegos did pretty good for the Cardinals. He got the win, 5-1's his record. Young got the loss for the Diamondbacks. He's 2-6. Dijon, St. Louis shortstop, 1 for 2. Got a run, a homer, and 2 RBIs along with a walk. Gallegos, St. Louis pitcher, lasted 1 inning, gave up no hits, no earned run, got 1 strikeout, and there were no walks. Twins or White Sox, they were postponed. Yes, indeed. Were they ever postponed? And that is your Major League Baseball scoreboard. As always, all scores are presented by William Hill Sportsbook. Let's make it interesting, but do it responsibly, okay? Thank you very much. Okay, let's do that voodoo of the NBA. And holy waka! Clippers forced a Game 6 after coming back strong and beating the Phoenix Suns by a score of 116-102. Phoenix still leads. Okay, and how about the Stanley Cup? That's right, that started tonight. Yeah, that started tonight. Are we getting the score somewhere? There we go. Come on. There, thank you. And the Stanley Cup Finals, there is. All right. It is La Canadiens de Montreal going up against the defending Stanley Cup champion Tampa Bay Lightning, and the Lightning strike first. They beat the Canadiens 5-1 to take a 1-0 lead in the best 4 out of 7 Stanley Cup Finals. Your 3 stars, Kucherov for Tampa Bay, 2 goals and assists. Point for Tampa Bay with 3 assists, and Cernak with 1 goal. So, wow. And as we normally say, the team, especially in both the NBA Finals and the Stanley Cup Finals for hockey, whoever controls the first game controls their own destiny. In this case, I still say the Canadiens are going to win in a full plate, otherwise known in all 7. It's going to go to the 7th game either way. So there you go. Canadiens down 1 to the Lightning. They lead the series 1-0. As I said, this is going all 7, no matter what. 2, 3, 4. All right. Let's get you some headlines and go Lucy with the goosey. Okay, with college football, wow. How about this? The law hasn't even been invoked yet, and already one player has already earned a little scratch. Let's explain. Thursday is a huge day in the future of college athletics. It's the day that new name, image, and likeness rules go into effect within certain states and will allow college athletes to market themselves and legally make money off of their athletic ability and notoriety. Players across the nation have taken notice, and one star quarterback has his own logo ready to go on July 1st. Graham Mertz, the starting QB for Big Ten West powerhouse Wisconsin, released a video on his Twitter page that includes his very own trademark logo built around his initials. The logo looks similar to the one used by professional golfer Tiger Woods. And we're going to take a look at it here. Ooh. Looks like, thank you. It looks like melts. You just can't, picture or, it looks like another rather unusual logo, but I don't know. Maybe it's in the Arse. Wisconsin announced earlier this month that it has partnered with Open Doors to launch the UW program, which is designed to help players capitalize on their name, image, and likeness. The program is designed to help student athlete assessment, education, and brand development. Those include seminars with industry leaders in brand development, financial literacy, and social media monetization. Deputy Athletic Director Chris McIntosh said, quote, "College athletics is entering a new era, and we are excited to embrace the opportunities that will come with changes in student athletes' name, image, and likeness rights. At our core, we exist to prepare student athletes. Our approach to preparing them for success in the NIL arena will be no different than our commitment to setting them up for success on the field of play, in the classroom, and in life beyond their time at UW. Partnering our outstanding staff with Open Doors, the industry leader provides our student athletes with tremendous educational and brand building resources to grow their opportunities and maximize their potential in terms of NIL. The future is up to you." Oh, that last part. It started to sound like Criswell from those cult classic Ed Wood films. Usually, especially Plan 9 from Outer Space. That was weird. Okay, let's keep going. Mertz will likely be one of the most marketable athletes in the Big Ten, the starter at Wisconsin, which is known for its ultra-passionate fan base. Obviously, they haven't looked at Michigan or Michigan State lately, have they? Threw for 1,238 yards and 9 touchdowns in 7 games last season, despite the Badgers having massive COVID-19 issues throughout the season. Now, several states have passed laws that will go into effect on July 1st, which is also the date that the NC2A is targeting to put temporary measures in place for all member institutions. Boy, is that going to be fun or what? I go for the answer, or what? Okay. Yeah, I would go for that. Or what? Okay, let's get you some NFL news. And no, it's not about Detroit, sad to say. Now, unbeknownst to many, the 2012-2013 Fresno State football teams featured future Pro Bowl players. Pro Bowl players at quarterback and receiver. During that span, quarterback Derek Carr and receiver Davante Adams connected on 233 passes for 3,031 yards and 38 touchdowns. Both players have gone on to enjoy fruitful NFL careers. A 3-time Pro Bowler, Carr passed Kenny Stabler as the Raiders' career passing leader in 2020. A 4-time Pro Bowler with the Packers, Adams led the NFL with 18 touchdown receptions last season. With Adams entering the final year of his contract with the Packers, Carr beamed when asked about the possibility of being reunited with his former college teammate. Reunited and it feels so good. Carr told ABC's Brie Mellon, I know her cousin, Watermelon. I learned in this business that you never shut a door on anything. He's the best receiver in the NFL. The guy's unbelievable. He's been one of my best friends since we've been in college together. I love the guy. I would always welcome playing with him again. I think it would unlock some things in both of us that people haven't seen yet. I'm always open to that, and I will be recruiting very hard when that time comes. That will be a full court press. Wasn't that also the main focal point of Brian's song? Just wondering. Adams has been extremely transparent about his future in Green Bay. He recently said he is open to re-signing with the Packers next offseason, but added that Aaron Rodgers' future with the team will factor into that decision. The Raiders currently have a solid yet unspectacular receiving core. The group includes second-year receivers Henry Ruggs III and Brian Edwards, third-year veteran Hunter Renfrow, and veterans Zay Jones, Willie Snead, and John Brown. The team's most productive pass catcher has been tight end Darren Waller, who earned his first Pro Bowl berth last season after catching 107 passes for 1,196 yards and 9 touchdowns. The 28-year-old Adams will surely have a robust market if he decides to enter free agency next offseason. If Rodgers leaves Green Bay, Adams may try to follow him to his next team, but if Adams isn't able to continue to catch passes from Rodgers, he may consider reuniting with his friend and former college quarterback in Las Vegas. And when you hit your bed tonight, when you hit that pillow, know that we love you. Yeah, I know I screw that line up every time. Sue me. No, don't. I make a joke, you know what I mean. Okie dokers, let's continue on. And, do we have... Please tell me we won't have any more of little troubles, little controversies. Okay, let's keep going here. In the NBA, well, Kevin Love was a surprising choice to represent the U.S. at the Olympics this summer. He won a gold medal with Team USA in 2012, but did not play on the Olympic team in 2016 and has struggled in the NBA over the past 7 years. And who cares about Cedar Point? Well, where we can, thank you. There will be no commercials playing here, except for ones that I just said. I've already done. As I was saying before we got rudely interrupted, he did not play in the Olympic team in 2016 and has struggled in the NBA over the past several years. Love has played in only 103 games over the past 3 seasons, and at that time he's averaged a meager, well, at least by Olympic standards, mind you, 16.2 points per game. He has not made an all-star team since 2018, and defense was a weakness even at his peak. The United States has no shortage of eligible big men to choose from. Team USA director Jerry Colangelo even cited New York Knicks' Julius Randle as a candidate who was right there on Monday, but he explained that they ultimately landed on Love for 2 reasons. A, it's because of his international experience. Yes, it's true he hasn't played much of anything these last 3 years, but B, his versatility is valuable up front. Now, in addition to his 2012 Olympic run in London, Cleveland Cavaliers veteran big man also played for the 2010 FIBA World Cup team that won gold in Turkey. He's averaged 8.5 points, 6.2 rebounds across 17 games in international competition, which prizes shooting and passing out of big men. Those are qualities Love possesses, indubitably. He's one of the very best outlet passers in basketball and has shot 38.7% on three-pointers in the Olympics and the World Cup. The U.S. basketball team will enter the Olympics as heavy favorites, sort of, as it always does. Its talent average is always significant, so it can afford to make sacrifices in the name of fit with back-of-the-roster spots. Any team with Kevin Durant, Damian Lillard, Bradley Beal, and Jason Tatum is going to be just fine. Maybe. And I say that with all honesty and respect. Okay, we're going to, let's skip the soccer story. I know what I like to skip, but we have to report it. Because if we don't report it, let's see. I'll do this correctly here. Yes. Gwen Berry made headlines and embarrassed her team. The U.S. track star who snubbed the Stars and Stripes at the Olympic trials complained that critics, quote, are obsessed with her, end quote, even as the backlash against her continued today. Hammer thrower Gwen Berry wrote on Twitter, at this point, y'all are obsessed with me. The 31-year-old Berry has not been shy about sharing her views on racial injustice in the past, but now faces a firestorm after turning her back on the flag during the national anthem at the Olympic track and field trials in Oregon. She wrote in another tweet, I never said I hated this country. People try to put words in my mouth, but they can't. That's why I speak out. I love my country. I love my people. But she's still taking heat for turning her back on the flag on the award podium after taking third in the hammer toss and securing a spot on Team USA, with one lawmaker calling for her to be booted from the team headed to the Tokyo Olympics. U.S. Representative Dan Crenshaw of Texas said on Fox and Friends, we don't need any more activist athletes. She should be replaced from the team. Crenshaw, former U.S. Navy SEAL, said this, quote, the entire point of the Olympic team is to represent the United States of America. So it's one thing when these NBA players do it. Okay, we'll just stop watching. But now the Olympic team? Crenshaw's comments followed a broad criticism against Berry over the weekend, including in a tweet by Senator Ted Cruz of Texas late Sunday. Cruz posted a photo of Berry with her back turned during the medal ceremony with the caption, why does the left hate America? Sure, we have our faults, but no nation in the history of the world has liberated more people from captivity, has lifted more out of poverty, has bled more for freedom, or has blessed more with abundance, Cruz wrote. God bless America. Other and less high-profile Twitter users also took aim at Berry. Bridget Harlan tweeted Monday, quote, Gwen Berry should not be allowed to participate in the Olympics if she hates our country so much. Send a more deserving athlete who will serve USA proudly, you know, a patriot, end quote. Berry said after the flag snub that she was pissed because she felt meet organizers set her up by playing the anthem while she was on the podium. Notice those words. I'll get back to those in a bit. Controversy comes after the International Olympic Committee, and they're the higher rank than the U.S. Olympic Committee. Last year, they cautioned athletes against political displays at the Tokyo Games, which were originally planned to be held last year before the coronavirus hit. The IOC said in a statement in January 2020, quote, we believe that the example we set by competing with the world's best while living in harmony in the Olympic Village is a uniquely positive message to send to an increasingly divided world. I couldn't agree more. The statement continues, quote, this is why it's important on both the personal and global level that we keep the venues, the Olympic Village, and the podium neutral and free from any form of political, religious, or ethnic demonstrations. I agree wholeheartedly, and I think Gwen Berry should realize that she's not as important as the team. And the organizers of the Olympic trials don't answer to her. They don't give the sheets out and say, okay, we're playing the anthems this way. No. It's fully planned. With the International Olympic Committee, it's fully planned. If your team wins, you get the medals and you get your anthem played. That's how it's been. That's how it's always been. So Gwen, do us all a favor. Do us all a favor, Gwen, and it's simply this. You represent Team USA. You don't represent Team U. So for the duration of the Olympics, Gwen Berry, it's Team USA, not Team U. But you've already made your point, so you get the you get well. Do we have the yes? So we thought we'd give you the attention that this deserves. Well, I agree in free speech. There is a time and place for demonstration, and the Olympics is not the time nor the place. My commentary is my own and not those of the folks that own the broadcast, which, by the way, just happens to be me. Okay, so here we go, folk. Here we go. As we continue on our merry little Chasing Sanborn way, we got about 10 minutes. So let's get moving to a little polka. Let's go to the minor leagues and give you some scores from all the action that has taken place. For example, let's go to AAA. Games of the AAA. Bottom of the 11th, Oklahoma City leads Sugarland 5-4. Bottom of the 5th, El Paso leads Round Rock 6-3. Bottom of the 8th, it's Reno over Sacramento 6-2. Final scores in the first game between Round Rock and El Paso. Round Rock won 9-4. Salt Lake City over Las Vegas 3-1. Tacoma over Albuquerque 6-5. Let's go now to AA. Beep beep. And they had the night off. Let's go to High A. And guess what? They also had the night off. You're kidding. No, I'm not. How about Low A? Did they have any? No, they had the night off. We're done. Wow. That fast. Yes, it is. Okay, let's scores from far and wide. Oh, we have Wimbledon scores as well. Yes, we do cover tennis. Tennis is a sport. Shockingly enough. Well, right now, let's give you the whole picture. Football scores and all. Translation. And here we go. Let's shrink that just a bit so I can get it in full. Thank you. Okay, in the European Football Championships, round of 16, Spain over Croatia, 5-3. France and Switzerland ended up in a 3-3 tie, but Switzerland won 5-4 in penalties. In Major League Soccer, Austin and Columbus Crew tied at 0. Boo-boo. Dallas over New England, 2-1. In Brazil, Red Bull over Atletico, 1-0. And while we're on the subjective, folks, we got to do this. Night 1 of Wimbledon, day 1 of Wimbledon, any port in a storm of Wimbledon. Let's go to it in the men's singles. Brody. I'm sure you want to do. Yeah, they only show this part. Hold on for momentos. I want the scores, but I want the full names. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's get to it, shall we? Alrighty, boys and girls, cats, kittens, frogs, hogs, and chimichangas. Ah, you're kidding. Ah, you're tearing me apart, aren't you? Yes, you are. There we go. We'll get you the scores. Have no fear. Have no worry. Have no quejones. We do our best to bring you all the scores, all the stories, all the livelong day. Hee-haw. Alrighty, let's polka, shall we? Okay, let's polka. Let's get the scores, shall we? Yes. Dun, 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 dun. Get the scores, please. Scores, schedules. Mephistopheles. Thank you. All right. It's qualifying. There we go with day 1. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Got it all here. Okay, in the gentlemen's singles first round, Djokovic defeated Draper 4-6, 6-1, 6-2, 6-2. Ladies singles first round, Stevens defeated Kvitova 6-3, 6-4. First round, gentlemen's singles, Andy Murray defeated Basilashvili 6-4, 6-3, 5-7, 6-3. Ladies singles first round, continuum. Sabalenka defeated Nicolescu 6-1, 6-4. Gentlemen's singles first round. TFO defeated Tsitsipas 6-4, 6-4, 6-3. In ladies singles first round action, Swiatek defeated Say 6-4, 6-4. On defeated Watson 2-6, 7-6, and 8-6. There you go. All right, let's continue on and on and on. Ladies singles, Muguruza defeated Ferro 6-0, 6-1. Gentlemen's singles, Rublev defeated Delbonis 4-6, 6-4, 6-1, 6-2. Also in the gentlemen's singles first round, Schwartzman defeated Paya 6-3, 6-4. That was postponed. There were some other matches canceled, including Evans Lopez, gentlemen's single first round, canceled because of weather. Ladies singles first round, Buzimescu and Venus Williams, they were also canceled. Number 3 court, ladies singles, Keys defeated Swan 6-3, 6-4. Huron defeated Wang 6-4, 6-2 in ladies singles. Gentlemen's singles, we had Borode over Chisinalato 6-3, 6-4, 6-love. Also in singles first round, Shapovalov defeated Kohlschreiber. Well, that one was canceled. Weather canceled that one. Bautista Agut defeated Millman 6-2, 3-6, 6-3, 7-6. Gentlemen's singles, O'Connell versus Monfils. That was postponed due to weather. 2 ladies singles first rounds, Pilskova versus Sadansk and Sakari versus Rus were both canceled. Another court, we had the only one we had, gentlemen's singles, Fuskovitz defeated Sinner 5-7, 6-3, 7-5, 6-3. Let's see. At court 4, you had Anderson defeating Barrios 6-7, 6-4, 6-4, 7-6. And there were others that were postponed or canceled. Court 5, we had Davis defeating Barrage in the ladies singles 6-2, 6-1. Kachanov defeated McDonald 3-6, 6-3, 6-4, 7-6. And let's keep going because I think we're nearing the end of the road here. Not really the end of the road. We still got more to go. But let's just say most of the action was postponed or canceled due to weather. So there you go on that one. Okay, we'll try and give you a musical scoreboard. Okay, so I don't have to speak much. Okay, let's see if there's any media cavults. Yeah, why not? I doubt it. All right, here we go. We got some things to tell you about. ESPN's Chris Fowler and John Buccigross will host the NHL-produced expansion draft and entry draft coverage. Meanwhile, the NHL, they announced the 2022 Winter Classic at Target Field and the 2022 Stadium Series at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Yeehaw, shuck them chickens. Muck, muck, muck. And that's your middle of the relief media bites. Let us quickly, because we're running out of time, we got about 2 minutes, although I will have 2 minutes extra time. And let's get down, get funky, score of the games. In European soccer playoffs, Spain defeated Croatia 5-3. After, of course, they tied at 3-3 in the original. And France and Switzerland tied at 3, but after penalties, Switzerland beat France 4-3. In the Copa America, Argentina over Bolivia 4-1, Uruguay over Paraguay 1-0. Let's go to Japanese baseball. Cebu Lions over the Fukuoka Sporting Hawks. Is that what they're called? No, that can't be true. SoftBank Hawks. Thank you. The Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks lost to the Cebu Lions 5-2. Matsumoto won for Cebu. He's 7-3. Ria lost for the Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks. He's 1-1. All right. That's about that for that. Wow. Do we have any? Nope. Nowhere else. Okay. That's it. We've done 45 minutes. We're glad to have done it. It's time for us to say good night. Thank you very much. We're back on at a regular time at 11:35. We hope you'll tune in. Until then, I am Steve, the Backsman Backsley, from everybody here at Sports Final. Have a great night. This has been a presentation of Mystifying Creativity Productions in association with the L2C Media Network and L2C Sports, as well as YouTube. We'll talk to you tomorrow night back at a regular time, 11:35. Night, night.